Is it wrong to legislate morality? Before we answer the question, we need to do a little bit of background on the origin of that idea. It doesn't start out with the expression, it's wrong to legislate morality. Rather, it started out as the expression, you can't legislate morality. Now, if you're my age or older, then certainly you remember having a grammar teacher who drilled into you the difference between can and may. Can describes the ability, while may describes permission. And when we say you can't legislate morality, what we're talking about is the ability. It doesn't mean the ability to change the law. It means we don't have the ability to change people. That laws don't miraculously change the governed. Look at prohibition as a powerful example of that. Outlawing liquor did not make liquor no longer a problem. In many ways, it made it a much bigger problem. So we start with this true notion that hearts are not changed by the passing of laws, and we evolve into this idea that it is somehow immoral to pass laws that deal with questions of morality. The trouble, though, with where we have come to is that every law touches on morality. If we pass a law that says you can't kill people, if you kill people, we will punish you, the state will punish you, we're engaged in the legislation of morality. It's a moral question. The same is true with respect to abortion. People will say all the time, oh, you can't legislate morality. Well, if you can't pass a law that says it's illegal, it's an act of murder to kill unborn children, then why can you pass a law that says it's illegal to kill born children? It's not anything different. So what we typically mean, however, when we say you can't or you shouldn't legislate morality, is that it's really not the government's job to enforce issues that we might describe as matters of private morality. That is, that if I am doing wrong and the principal person who's being harmed by my wrong is me, then it's probably not a function of the civil government to come up with a punishment for me. If I don't know, if I'm lazy, I fail to get up and go to work, or I don't take care of my home and it's messy and there's lots of dust around, and those kinds of things could be construed as issues of private morality. What I eat. Some of the difficulty comes when we try to discern where that line is between that which is private and that which is public. But at the end of the day, I want to say that those who embrace the idea in its broadest sense that we should not have laws that have anything to do with morality, they're often the ones who are most zealous to push for laws that they perceive to have something to do with morality. Let's take, for example, minimum wage laws. When we advocate and say it's wrong for an employer to not pay X amount of dollars for an hour of work from somebody, what are we doing but legislating morality? It's one of the reasons why I want people to come to understand that the true spirit of the Puritans or the Pharisees, that push that says we have cornered the market on morality and we're going to shame and use the power of the government to make sure you get in line with our perception of morality, that comes from the left more than it comes from the right. You want to tell us whether or not we can use paper straws, whether or not we can buy sodas of such and such a size, how much we have to pay people. You are the most meddling, invasive people on the planet. all while insisting that you wouldn't think about legislating morality. Now you're missing it.